welcome back to another Beanie Boo video. So whenever I record, I'm gonna have like a mat. This is for my last video. If you didn't watch my last video, go and watch it. Today we're going to be making a Beanie Boo wedding dress. All you're gonna need for this wedding dress, some white felt to the tag sew on there. You make sure to take off the tag. Also, we're gonna need some scissors. Make sure they're like good to cut felt. Some white thread. Make sure it's white so it looks good. Like a light pink might look good, but I don't think so. Maybe a light yellow might work. A needle and some Velcro or this stuff you like use to hang up pictures. It looks exactly like Velcro because I'm out of Velcro, so you can use that too. And a model. I'm going to be using it. This is the person getting married is a Maya. She's so beautiful. But this is not a review video, so I can't review her, but she's going to be my model. Make sure to follow detailed instructions so you do not hurt your model or damage her in any way. Things to listen carefully to the instructions. Do not mute it. If you have to mute it, please turn on captions if the caption is an option. If it isn't, just watch it later because you do not want to miss any instructions. The tag, if you have a tag, I will explain what to do with the tag and like where to tuck it in. You will not be needing to cut the tag off for this video. Start by cleaning off your workspace, putting everything away. So we are just left with the felt. You want to take off the sticker. Get your model. You want to leave a strip at the end to make it amazing. You want to be able to wrap it around all the way. So you can see it can wrap all the way. All this extra stuff you're going to want to cut off. So you have to measure it. You want it to be longer than her feet. Not too much longer than her feet either. You want it to be right to a neck point, not tall. Like it should show a little bit of a necklace right there. If your baby does not have a necklace, you can imagine her having a necklace. Go tuck your tags underneath and keep wrapping it. Wrap it all the way around, tuck her tail underneath too. You don't want to get down below. This is very tricky. I recommend, because her necklace is kind of like, you want to like squeeze it there, right there, because her beautiful necklace that's sewn on. And so an important thing right here is you want this thing actually in the back of her. I forgot about that. You want it to be in the back of her so when it wraps around, it doesn't have like a gross wrap on it. So you cannot make it like go up. You want it to be equal around the whole entire Beanie Boo. Don't do it too tight, but don't do it too loose either. You want it to be very exact. So I was having a lot of trouble with this, so I found out a technique. Take your Beanie Boo and place it on top of the fur. Make sure it's measured the same way. I told you a little bit to the neck. Take the first strap. Strap it all the way like you're wrapping her like a burrito. If anyone knows what a burrito is out here, I'm pretty sure lots of people know what a burrito is. You want it not to have any wrinkles, so you can keep trying over and over again. You can cut it and adjust it any way to make it so it can go up. You don't want to cut it crazy or you might have to use a new blade, but you kind of need a hair clip of any kind. I'm just using a monkey hair clip to just clip it, or like a rubber band or something cute like that you're going to be needing to use. After that, you're going to be needing to thread. If you don't know how to sew, this would be a kind of a step-by-step tutorial of how to sew too. I'm not a master of sewing, but I can do the basics, like sewing a toy dress. So you start by taking the needles, threading it around inside the hole, which is my hardest part of getting on it. So I'm going to get it on, but I think I got it on. Next, you do want to tie a knot. Double knots, I always recommend, always, because whenever I do a single knot, it comes out and ruins my dress, and it just is horrible. And I've got to redo it, and it's just wastes my time. And I just recommend doing, you can even do a triple knot for goodness sake. I sometimes do like a, I don't know, billionth knot, just because I think that just more knots the merrier. Beautiful. So I've got it on my thread. It doesn't, you don't have to cut it from the thing. I don't ever cut it from the roll, but if you want, you can. So we have to first cut it in the length of her. You want it to be like an inch down from her foot. I'm gonna start with more. I recommend like starting with more, but then like narrowing it down. Go all the way around. I'm gonna pause the video because it'd be a little bit tricky. I take out the clip, very loosen it. I don't like when it's tight. You want to very loosen it. You know, in the back, I'm going to be having like, I want to very much loosen it. I'm gonna put it like all the way around. I want to be tight on the neck. So if you're gonna be like this, tighten the neck like I do, here's a simple hack. For this simple hack is a rubber band. I'm using clear, you could also use white, or it actually kind of has to just be the color of your dress, so it looks like it's not there. Put it around her face, onto the dress's neck, like onto the dress. Voila, it's got a really tight neck now. You don't want it to be too tight, and you really want it to be down low, so I'm gonna lower it and, you know, like pull it up just a bit more, so when she walks down the aisle, she does it in style. Next is a very important part. It's the Velcro. You don't want much, you just want 2 squares. I'm cutting it off camera because I think it's easier for me to cut it off camera. Okay, I'm back with my 2 squares. They like clip together, come off easily. So you want it to be kind of like, you can point it upwards. It's okay if it looks a little bit strange in the back. It's not the most important. You want to be kind of covering it up. Because you want it to be kind of like this in the back to make it actually end up looking good. You want it kind of like this in the back. And you want this right here. This dress actually doesn't need much sewing. Actually, it's gonna be right there. This is actually one of the most sew needed parts, is this. So take your needle, which I need to get, and you want to sew this on there. Simple technique, bring it up, twist it around. You do not want to end up stabbing your Beanie Boo. That would be horrible. So actually, I recommend taking it out before you do it, like then stabbing it through. You could also just, you know, like stick it on, but you know, I'm threading it on. Then put it on. Then you want to stab it through the, you want it to be like, it's already through that. You want it to be through the, this. It's going to be a little bit of a long video because this is a very hard technique to learn. Then you want to just sew it on. Take the other sticky, sew it onto this end, Velcro it. Then, as you can see, it's a very long thing in the back, and actually that's just fine. So I'm zooming in so I can clip it. You want to clip it perfectly, just like clip it. I know I said that in the last video, like kind of clip it, but like, then you, after it's clipped, you want to pinch it nicely and just like tuck it underneath like that. You want to be like all tucked, like very sloppily tucked. I know this seems really weird, but don't worry, it turned out amazing. So when you have that on, you want another of the same rubber band and do the exact same thing I showed you earlier. Put it over the head and put it around their that crease, that ugly crease that we made before, you want it to like go up. You don't want any wrinkles, because you don't want it like on the side. You just want to seal the crease. So far it looks cuterific. So then in the back, you want to take the same piece of fabric, but on the same piece of fabric, see how it's all like weird? You want to cut it to make it a straight line. That's really all you need to do. So I got my strip. You want to put that on the back of the ugly crease, so it turns into like a thing that goes out. And on that, notice you do want to sew on the 2 corners on the belt. Make sure it's be able to come off. I made a mistake. Please do not sew that. Please. Take a really stretchy rubber band, more stretchy than the other ones, super duper stretchy, and put it around her on like the same path that the other one took, because you don't want any more creases in the dress, so it's tied in. Then you want to like tuck it underneath this other rubber band that should be in there. If it isn't, rewatch the videos to see if you made mistakes. There should be another rubber band at the very top that you want to get using a needle. You want to get off. It's really hard to get. I can hear that I'm getting it. You want to like pull this up. So this can't get off. That's because I made the Velcro. All you gotta do is take off all the rubber bands and unbuckle the Velcro. Just make sure you know how to re-put it back on. So it actually is took offable. So let's see how it turns out. So you want to really poof out the dress. Poof it out. And here comes the bride. That's the finished thing. So if you don't like this top part, you can put a little bit of a thing right there, but I actually prefer this top part. It's really beautiful. Or another thing you could do on this top part is put like a necklace, but I actually really like the top part, how it's like crinkled down. I really like it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below.